Welcome back to the program. The Vice President, Professor Osinbajo, is calling for full attention towards land administration, maintenance and deployment in order to solve the many security challenges arising from it. Professor Osinbajo explains that in order to create wealth in the country and sustainable economic development, the government will now focus on policies, especially credit and land ownership, that will favor the poor.
Indeed, a good number of the security issues that confront us today as a nation, whether they be clashes between herdsmen and farmers, or boundary and border disputes, or the debates around resource control and fiscal federalism, are firmly rooted in land. For this reason, it is essential that we pay full attention to how we maintain, how we use and allocate and deploy land to ensure that we derive maximum value from it. One, whether we take the view that ownership of land should be centrally controlled or privately owned, the role of the state is indisputable. We can debate the scope of that role, but not the fundamental principle of the presence of the state as a primary guarantor and enforcer of the integrity of the land and property rights that are created from it. This is the only sure pathway to sustainable economic empowerment for all, especially the rural poor, where so much of our land is and so much of it is untitled. Our economic policy as a government is strongly influenced by the notion that given the size of the bottom of the pyramid in our country, and by that I mean the very poor, we must focus policy especially credit and land ownership on that segment of the populace.
The Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers and the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria are calling for the disbandment of the Niger Delta Development Commission. They made the call at the public hearing of the 3 petroleum industry bills organized by the Joint Committee of the Senate. The groups claim that the funds should be channeled directly to the communities for better impact, as the NDDC has allegedly failed to yield the expected results. The host communities present at the public hearing also agreed with the submission and called for the scrapping of the amnesty program. They say that government's interventions have not been impactful to host communities. The 3 bills are the Petroleum Industry Fiscal Bill, the Petroleum Industry Administration Bill, and the Petroleum Industry Host and Impacted Communities Bill, which seeks to cater for the host communities of oil companies and installations.
We have had government do a lot of intervention against host communities. All of them are not working. And we have stated very, very clearly that we don't see the need to continue to have NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission. We think that, and we are saying we are happy that they are represented here, we think that NDDC should be disbanded completely, and then the funds that is being given to NDDC, now which by the way is bigger than what is proposed for host communities, should be taken and channeled directly to fund for the host communities. We think that will achieve that result.
All the government interventions have not truly yielded the fruits that we desire. And all these government interventions have happened because we had issues with the host communities and they needed to be sorted out. 13% derivation, NDDC, amnesty, they were all causes of restiveness and government had to intervene. Our position is that we collapse all this. Amnesty, NDDC, 13% derivation to the host communities.
And that's it on News Across Nigeria today. Thank you for watching. I'm Emana Amawe. Bye-bye.